third Cloverfield movie gets new release date. I mean,
I thought it was like coming out like really soon, like unusually
February.
soon. Yeah,
I mean, the 10 Cloverfield Lane really wasn't. I mean,
I still have to see it.
okay, then I won't say anything, but it's very loosely set in that world. Super Mario Run requires an internet connection to play. Of course it does.
Yeah, a lot of people aren't happy about that. Oops.
Oh, that's out already? Did you see the Spider-Man trailer?
No, I know it. I know it was supposed to come out yesterday, but I haven't seen it.
I haven't either. I just pulled it up.
I saw the teaser that released the day before, saying, "Hey, we're releasing a trailer tomorrow."
Well, it's right there.
All right, we're live, and I tweeted it out already.
Oh, let me retweet. I'll put you over here, and I'll watch you later. Oh, I saw what's that movie called? Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
I have seen that as well.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting Johnny Depp to be in it.
Oh yeah, that was actually leaked. I mean, that was. I didn't know he was going to be in the movie, but it was leaked, or it was announced that he was going to be Grindelwald.
Right, but that was like that news came out like a week before the movie came out.
Yeah. So they kept that under
So
wraps.
it's like, okay, he's in the next one then. No, he's in this one.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that 3D, I jumped. Some of that 3D stuff kind of scared me a bit. Like, it got me. I was just like, whoa. Which doesn't happen much, but it was well done. It really was.
Yeah, I did a double feature that day. I
Oh,
saw
what?
I saw that and Doctor Strange.
Oh, okay. Doctor Strange was amazing.
I kept thinking, wow, people who do drugs love this movie.
Yeah, it was definitely psychedelic, you know. I think it was the best special effects yet in a Marvel movie, I would say.
I'd say it's the most expensive.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's the most expensive. Apparently, the Hulk and the first Avengers, that cost a lot of money.
Yeah, I can see that as well.
Where's... I'm trying to find something for news. John Glenn died. Damn.
John Glenn.
First American to orbit Earth.
Oh.
He was in 95.
I did see that.
Attack on Titan 2. Attack on Titan Season 2, licensed by Funimation. Okay. Is that really news?
Well, the release date was announced.
uh, Release date for Dragon Ball Super was announced.
Yeah, finally.
It's going to be airing on the Toonami. Oh, goody. Crash Bandicoot and Tony Hawk dev working on Destiny.
Oh boy.
X-Men Apocalypse prompted the Mummy to alter character's look. It's a female, isn't it? In the new Mummy movie?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. That looks pretty good. I saw the trailer.
It did. Well,
Yeah.
my first thought was, they're doing a remake of the Brendan Fraser movie? I realized, oh no, this is the MonsterVerse. This is the first one of the MonsterVerse.
Is it the first one? I thought.
It is the first.
Did they scrap the Dracula one? Because that was supposed to be the first one.
I don't know, but this is this. I read that this is Universal's first MonsterVerse movie.
Okay.
And they said they've learned from Marvel and DC.
Yeah, I think they scrapped the Dracula Untold when that didn't do too well, because that was supposed to be the first. Okay, I guess I'm ready when you are. I'm looking for some kind of news, but I'm not seeing much.
I've got 6 things, so.
Yeah, we should be good with that.
Okay. Starting the show in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to episode 278 of the Geeks for the Win podcast, the tech and gaming podcast from the GeeksFTW.com, where we cover all things geeky. I'm your host, William McDonald, and I'm joined with my co-host, Stuart.
You know, of course, internet is casual terror. I forgot to turn on the "Let You Hear the Sound" button.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, at the end, not at first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to turn that on.
Well, as long as we got it, so.
It was there.
It was there for the video listeners, and then...
They heard what you heard. The end of it.
Okay.
They heard the end of the theme song.
Oh, well. Well, the audio would be fixed up, but... we're back after...
2 weeks.
Bit of a break.
Yeah.
What have you been up to, Stuart?
Well, did some things. Like, I actually, usually, since I moved here, I have not left my apartment on Black Friday, because basically I live behind a mall. So it's just, I don't want to deal with any of that traffic outside my front door. But I decided I was going to pick up a PS4 for Black Friday. And oh my god, the traffic. And I left at noon I wasn't even going for like the doorbusters or any early shit. But my God,
Well, the early shit starts on Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving at 6 in the evening.
That's not Black Friday. That's Evil Thursday. But yeah, I did go to Best Buy and I picked up a PS4. So I now have a PS4. Yay! And I picked up the Uncharted one. The because what I really wanted was an original. And Best Buy they don't sell the original PS4s anymore. And Amazon hiked up their prices just so they could bring them back down for Black Friday. That's just evil. But yeah, I picked up that one, and they said, "Oh, and you get a free game with it. Here's your 3 choices: Resident Evil 6, nah,
Okay.
Marvel Lego Lego Marvel Superheroes. I have that on the PS1, or on the PS1. I have that on PS1, on the Xbox One. Or Dead Rising 2.
Okay.
Well, I'm not a fan of zombies, so those 2 are out, and I already have the Lego one, so God damn it, give me the Dead Rising. That's a game I'll never play. So now I have Uncharted and Dead Rising 2 on the PS4.
Okay.
And Uncharted, that's a beautiful, beautiful game. It is like it. There's nothing like that on the Xbox. There really isn't. I mean, just how well that's done. Like the movement like the movement of the characters, and just the seamless transition between cutscenes and gameplay, and just the fact that it looks exactly the same between both. Like it looks like you're just watching you're playing an action movie, and that's what the Uncharted games are. That's what they are. But yeah, that's about it from PS4 right now. Let's see, what else have I played? Watch Dogs 2. I picked that up and beat it already. The game wasn't incredibly long. I definitely enjoyed it a lot more than I did the first Watch Dogs game, because I didn't even finish that one. Like the humor in Watch Dogs 2 is a lot better, because in the first one there wasn't any humor at all, because it was just a dude pissed off at the world and he's gonna kill and hack everything to death. But in Watch Dogs 2, like the main character Marcus, like you feel like you should not be killing people with him, because the first weapon you're given is a stun gun with unlimited ammo. So you feel like you should be using that all the time, but it only has a limited range, and the guys eventually get back up. So I am just killing everybody, and it didn't feel right. I just pretended I just put them to sleep forever. Especially when I got the ability, because you have 2, I'm gonna call them devices. You got a little RC car. You can run around and actually use it to hack stuff, like hack on computers and terminals and stuff. And you get a drone. You can fly around and mark bad guys, and eventually you get the ability to have to put grenades on them. So once I got the ability to put grenades onto the quadcopter and just drop them on the bad guys with my character just hiding in place in one spot in the corner without them seeing me, the game became really easy. Because even if they shoot the drone down, just give it a minute to recharge, and I can throw up another one. Same with grenades. Grenades aren't something you pick up; they're a recharge thing. So it was infinite. But it was a good game. The story was good. It was, kind of the same as the first one a little bit. Evil corporation being Big Daddy, watching everybody doing nefarious things with that information, and it's hack the planet time. Actually, there is one part where you literally do hack the planet. Not even joking there.
Huh. That seems weird.
It kind of was. Well, really, you hack a satellite, and that allows you to hack other satellites and jump down on like the enemy HQs on other countries and hack them. But Watch Dogs 2 was much better than the first one, like I said. I've also been playing Final Fantasy 15. And I'm almost done with it. And I am planning on writing a review, but as of right now, I'm going to give it about as of my review right now, I'm giving it about a 7 out of 10. Maybe a 7.5. Or no, maybe a 6.5, not a 7. A 6.5. Because the thing that it's lacking completely is cohesive story. It seems like so much of the story was left out. Like so much of the world building just isn't there.
Huh.
But it doesn't feel like they didn't write it. It was like they feel like it was cut out. And they're actually doing patches and stuff to add that stuff in. It's like, it was cut. So, and I don't know why. And they said way back when like the movie came out, you don't have to watch the movie. It's optional. It just adds to the story. No, you have to watch the movie. And after the movie, I was lost, but not as much as I would have been if I didn't watch the movie and then play the game. Because like where everything goes shit at the beginning of the game, like, oh, now we've got to do this instead of getting married. We got to save our country. What it does there is it shows tiny 3-second clips of the movie. Maybe about 10 of them. So about 30 seconds of just jumbled clips of the movie. And that's your explanation on shit went bad. I think that's bullshit. But
yeah.
The gameplay is really fun. The combat is. It took me a minute to get my head wrapped around really how it worked, or really to get good at it. But the combat is really fun. There was one part. There is a bit of a downside though, because like there was one part where I was trying to grind for a certain item, so I could use that to upgrade my sword to like the best weapon in the game. And to do that, you have to like fight these certain enemies that only spawn when you take this repeatable quest. And only 2 of them spawn, and the drop rate is like 1%. And you have to hit them a certain way to even get it to drop at the 1%. So it took a while. Meanwhile, your other 3 guys, which you have no control over, are beating the damn thing to death. Like, fucking stop! Don't hit it! I need to hit it a certain way. Stop it! Fuck you! You killed it. Yeah, that'd be my only complaint with the other guys. One thing I thought that was kind of cool was kind of at the end of every day in the game, there's just one character who's basically he's a photographer, so he's always snapping pictures, and some of the pictures he gets are pretty cool because they are all taken from his point of view, like on the field, and like some of them kind of they hurt from that because that picture was taken and he was standing in the bush. Not a great shot there. Or like there was one where like you're driving in the car, like he's supposed to like be taking a picture of the sky. Oh, but it was raining and the hood was down, so he just took a picture of the roof of the car. Okay, nice shot there. But ironically enough, well, maybe not ironically enough, he's always the one that needs healing. He's always the one in trouble in battles. So, okay, maybe you should stop taking fucking pictures and fight. Put down the camera and fight, damn it. But, yeah. I will say this, though. Don't play the game hungry. Because you can go to like restaurants and stuff, or like have cookouts when you camp out, and like the food looks. I mean, I have a couple of the pictures I took on screen.
Oh, is that where that plate of stew? Yeah, that thing of stew you posted.
Yeah,
I was wondering what that was from when you posted it in the group chat.
Like if that whole stat screen was there, you'd almost think that was a real picture. Because and I've seen it on Reddit a lot of times. Like people want a cookbook from this game because the food just looks too damn good. In fact, right now I'm hungry and looking at that stew. Oh, because that's what I want the most out of this game is that stew. See what else. Yeah, I'm really close to the end of the game. I've been told like, hey, if you leave this area, the final battle will begin. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm damn close to the end.
And how long have you been playing it?
About 40 hours, and I've been taking my time. Like I know people who have been, like when this game came out, people in Japan like beat this game in a day.
Oh wow!
And I can absolutely see that happening.
That doesn't seem like Final Fantasy.
No. Kind of really like once you hit like chapter 8, the game becomes linear, like incredibly linear.
Okay.
But it does give you the ability to travel back in time to when the game was open world, and you keep your levels and weapons and stuff and everything you take between time travel. So I think that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna, even though I don't have to, I come back when I finish the game and do some more side quests. But I want to do some more side quests before I finish the game.
It's understandable because sometimes, I for me, like whenever I finish a game, sometimes it's like I don't really feel like going back to it right away. If it's a game like if it's a game like Final Fantasy or where there's not really like multiplayer to go to or stuff like that. If it's a story-based game and I play through it a bit, it's kind of once you finish it. It's kind of hard to go back to
and
do side stuff. I understand doing the side stuff before you want to finish it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm already way over leveled for the ending anyway. So I know I am because I'm level 50, and the enemies I've been fighting at the end have been level like 30. Oh, but that doesn't mean that the game's easier, even though I'm so over leveled. It
Does
just
it
means
scale?
like the levels, like they don't really scale. Like I don't think it does. Like the fights are just shorter. They're still just as hard. They're just you just hit harder,
Okay, I gotcha.
and they've always hit pretty damn hard. Like there's just one enemy that sometimes come up. It's like a iron giant or something like that. Just kind of shows up every now and then. Fuck those guys. They suck because they have a lot of health and they hit like fucking tanks. They still do. So,
I can't remember last time. Well, I tried to play 13. I did. I couldn't get into
I
13.
couldn't get into 13 either. I don't remember. I don't remember the exact reason why. Like, I loved 9. 9 was my entrance into the series. I loved 9, and 10. I also love 10. I know a lot of people they don't like 10, especially because of the main character, but I did. I liked 10.
Yeah, I played 7 and 10 too.
See, so you really didn't get the reason why everybody hated 10.
No. And then the Kingdom Hearts games. Those are similar. But yeah.
Eh. They are. I'll wait till news before I talk about this because I've got this in news.
Okay. Anything else?
Not that I can think of.
Man, I've had a rough couple weeks.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah, I had some money saved up. I was gonna get some games, and then I just started having car issues, and decided, I'm not gonna, I'm just gonna hold off. Even though games are so cheap, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, I was like, I'm not gonna spend my money right now because something's gonna happen to my car, and something did happen to my car, and I had to shell out money for a new battery, and
Those aren't cheap.
before that, I shelled out money for a charger. Because I thought, oh, the battery's dead. Maybe I just need to, get a charge. I need to charge it up. And we had a charger, but it was like, it was old. And it just wasn't working anymore. So I shelled out, $60 for that, and then 200 for the battery. And there goes shoot, a little bit more. I could have gotten a PS4. But the only thing I've really been playing, I've done a couple raids in Destiny just because I've had people bug me. Oh, come on, help us, and I'm like, fine, whatever.
You shouldn't listen to peer pressure.
I
If-
mostly do it
if your friends jumped off a bridge and told you, hey, it's fine, come with us, would you do it too? Because that's what you're doing.
Bungee jumping. But I don't know. It's just it's just stuff to do to chat with friends while we're doing it. That's the only reason why. Iron Banner is this week. The multiplayer event, whatever. I haven't even booted it up and played one match of it. There's supposed to be they're releasing stuff next week. They have an event called The Dawning, which it's Sparrow Racing is back, and then they're doing adding like scoring into the strikes. So I
Okay.
guess you can. There's you can do certain stuff to earn points while you're going through strikes and.
Kind of like what they eventually did with Halo.
I guess, yeah. But and it's gonna be ways to earn new weapons and stuff like that they're adding, and so that I'll try that out probably, but I'm trying to play other stuff. I booted up Darksiders. What is it? Darksider. Wait, I thought Darksiders War Mastered Edition, which is the remastered version of the 360 game. Let me see. When did Darksiders come out?
It was, yeah. Yeah, because
I'm just trying to see
it
which
definitely
year.
wasn't Xbox One. It was definitely 360.
2010. Wow. It looks really good. Like, for me, I couldn't tell if it was I couldn't tell it was a 360 game. I never played the 360 version, so I don't have the comparison, but it looks really good. Um, so far the gameplay it's a hack and slack or hack and slash game,
Mm-hmm.
It's not like there's so far I haven't I guess maybe I'll unlock stuff, but there's not.
Well, what I've heard it compared to, and this was back when it came out, was Zelda.
Maybe. I mean, I haven't played really. I have really haven't played Zelda in a long time, but
Well, just the fact that like you get items the same way as Zelda does, and you need them to open up certain areas.
yeah, the first hour of it is like action packed, cinematic. Like there's all kinds of cutscenes, you know, big crescendos type things, events and big giant boss battle, and like it it kind of just throws you in, and you're like, wow, that's crazy. Like I had never played it before. I've heard about it. I've heard, oh, it's kind of like Zelda, and it's you're playing as War, one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse, and that was about it. You know, it's set in like current times, so there's like skyscrapers and buildings and stuff like that, but it's all apocalypse-y,
Mm-hmm.
So that's I don't know. For some reason, I thought it would. When I heard about it, I just pictured it being set more in the past, like not in the present day.
Well, it was in the past, 2010.
Well, yeah. I mean, like hundreds and hundreds of years ago, for whatever reason. But it's so far I'm liking it. It's very linear, of course. Not there's no real choices to make. You collect souls. That's the currency. And you can trade them in for weapons and abilities and stuff like that. And I played about hour and a half to 2 hours. It's fun. I'm liking it. It's not a real thought heavy game. It's more of a like I can play this while I'm doing something else kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
Watching Netflix or something like that while I'm playing it. Which I like those games. I mean, I don't want every game to be like that, but I do like some games like that. Those games do have their place, for me anyways. Because, sometimes I don't want to, sometimes I don't want to focus everything on just playing a video game.
Yeah.
Especially when it's like, oh, I've got all kinds of TV to catch up watching because I haven't really had time to do much because I've had a lot going on in life, and I'm so behind on a lot of things.
Oh, me too.
Oh yeah, you're way behind.
I'm even farther behind than you are.
Yeah. But it's pretty fun, and like I said, it looks pretty good. It's like third person over the top ish. So it's not like it's and it's the style of it's not exactly like you know photorealistic like an Uncharted type whatever, but
Hmm.
the graphics do look nice, sharp. They do look sharp, and I'm not noticing any frame rate issues or anything like that. I mean, there hasn't been I haven't gotten to like a huge amount of enemies yet. I mean, the most that I've seen are like maybe 10 or 12 little minion guys that you can kill in like, 3 swipes. But it's very much like a God of War, type game where you you hack at them, and then it's like, oh, press B to do the finishing move on them. They get to where like they're kind of like, you know, out of it,
Hmm.
and then you can do the finishing moves on them and stuff like that. Like I said, I haven't gotten to where there's it shows you there's a combo counter. So I'm assuming you can unlock stuff to do more you can unlock more combos, but an hour and a half, 2 hours in, it's just slashing with the sword pretty much. I haven't really unlocked anything. I'm guessing you haven't played this.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
I've now, is this just the first one or is the second one in there too?
I think it's just the first one. Um, Let me look this up. I think it's just the first one. I could be wrong though. Um, mm, let's look. I don't see it mentioning second one.
Okay.
I think it's just the first one. Um, which is kind of weird. Kind of weird. You think they would? I forgot there was a sequel to it. There was a Darksiders 2. But I'm enjoying it. I'm glad it's here because it's like I said, it's something I can easily just put on and play it, an hour or two and not have to commit, like you would say an Uncharted game or something like that where it's like you know very story intense. I mean, there is a story to it, but it's kind of like it's 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 just there.
Hmm.
Even though, like I said, the first hour there's like a lot of cutscenes and crazy epic moments and stuff like that, and they try to really make it, crazy and, like I said, throw you in the middle of the apocalypse. But it's just it for me it doesn't it seem like, I have to a lot of time. I have to set aside a lot of time to play it, like some games do, which is great because I'm finding myself with not a lot of time to play, 4 hours of a game in one sitting, you know.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. Uh, I really need to catch up on the Batman Telltale game though. That hopefully I can talk about that next week because next week is the final episode comes out.
I thought it came out this week, but I
I,
was
I
wrong.
Yeah, it's next week, and I'm gonna try to play catch up this weekend and finish it up.
I'll definitely play some of it now that I actually have it.
Yeah. be interested to see what you think of the at least the beginning parts of it.
Yeah.
How the Batman how it's Telltale has made its own kind of Batman world.
Yeah, I'm really interested in seeing more than what I have already.
Yeah, because they've definitely taken liberty with some of the classic characters we know from Batman, and they have their own. They've made their own versions of it. That's pretty different from what we've seen before. So it'd be good to hear just someone else talk about it because I don't know anyone who's playing this.
No, you're the only one I know as well.
Yeah, so look forward to talking about that next week. But that's about it for me. Like I said, I
Okay.
haven't had a lot of time to play stuff, so.
Okay, well, I've got some news. I've got quite a bit of news. Um, let's see. Oh, since we didn't have a show past couple weeks, we haven't talked about what the games are for games with gold this month, and they're not bad games at all.
I forgot what they are. I saw it, but
I gotta remind myself. Oh, okay. For the whole month of December, Sleeping Dogs: The Definitive Edition. Which Sleeping Dogs is a great game. I love it. I played it on the PC. I will totally play it again on the Xbox. And then
one of your favorite games.
Not really. Starting the 6th to the January 15th, Outlast, which I probably won't download this one at all. Because, yeah, I did not like Outlast.
Well, that's because you're a scaredy chicken,
Yep.
when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah, don't like it.
There's videos.
They're me playing it is on our YouTube page, and that's as far as I ever made it. Is that one video?
Yeah, so I'd recommend people check that out. They're pretty good videos. I just remember the dude falling down the elevator shaft, and you just scared because of it.
No, I wasn't really. I was confused. I was like, "Who threw this guy off the what? Well, what the hell?"
Yeah.
No, what really scared me was when the big dude bust in the security room. That scared the crap out of me.
See, I've never played Outlast. I've watched like a bunch of people play it though. I've watched maybe three or four different people play it. So I'm kind of like, I could play it, but I kind of know everything.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that was the game where I found out really what, when I'm scared, what the cuss word that comes out of my mouth is. I found out with that game. And apparently it's fuck me.
Yeah. Good videos.
Let's see. For the Xbox 360, we got on the through the 1st through the 16th, we got Outland, which I've never heard of before.
Yep, don't know what that is.
But according to, I think it was Blue who said, it was either Blue or Knox who said it. It's a lot like Shadow Complex.
Okay.
So, and then on the 16th through the 31st, Burnout Paradise.
Oh, I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I thought like the servers were shut down on that one.
I guess not. I mean, and the 360 games are backwards compatible, so
Yeah. And like
hopefully we can do a Burnout night.
All of the DLC for Burnout was free. So, which is great.
Yeah. I mean, Burnout. Yeah, Burnout Paradise was the you get rewarded for crashing.
Not as much as the previous Burnout games, though.
Okay.
Like there was a full-on crash mode on the previous ones that everybody loved, and this one was the one where it didn't have it. This one was different. This one was an open world kind of a thing.
Because I am terrible at racing games, so if I can get rewarded for crashing, then I'm all for that. Because I do that regardless.
Let's see. That's it for Games with Gold, which is it's good this month. Still no Rise.
Yeah, or Dead Rising, which I would have swore there would have been one of the Dead Rising games since 4, is out now.
Is it out now? I thought.
I think it's out.
I thought it was out like next week.
Maybe it is next week. Let me look this up. December 6th.
Okay, that's out.
Yeah. So you'd think that they would have had one of them. I mean, even if it was one of the older ones, but I guess they can't. I guess they can't do the older ones because they can't make those backwards compatible since they came out with the remastered of the older ones.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, I would have thought they would have made 3. But yeah, and still no Rise. You talk about a gorgeous game on Xbox. That's still a really amazing game.
Let's see. What we got next? Gigantic, which is the game that we've both played, is now officially an open beta on both the PC and the Xbox One, which I've played on both. I played it on both a while back, so I haven't played it recently, so I don't know about any updates that they've done. And it is crossplay.
And that's opt-in, I think.
Maybe
you have to opt in.
I would think so. Because the game is just it feels so much slower on the Xbox than it does on the PC, which the PC is going to be my way to play it, if we ever play this game more than we have. Which I don't think we've ever played this game together, have we? We might have.
I think we did.
We did,
we played with Ace one night.
Did we? I don't remember that.
So. I think it was a game night.
Well, it might be again.
Yeah.
But yeah, that game's... It's definitely fun. It's definitely fun MOBA. Kind of MOBA. Let's see, what else? What other news do I got? Oh, here's something. Just kind of... Oops. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Just kind of fun Steam metadata. Apparently, 38% of all games out on Steam were released in 2016.
That's crazy.
That is crazy, and I even got a pie chart here to show it. That blue right there, that's 2016. And this orange down here is 2015, which is 26%.
So more than half of the games on Steam came out in the last 2 years.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's crazy. I guess there are a lot of indie games though releasing.
There are, yeah.
So
but,
I guess
but still, the fact that 38% this year alone. And when Steam started, 7 games. 2016, 4,207.
What year did Steam come out?
2004.
Okay. So, yeah. Wow. That is pretty crazy. That's interesting.
Yeah, and the games actually released when it actually went down in 2005. Only 6 games on Steam. 71, 112, 183, 356.
How many games this year?
4,207.
That's a lot of games.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and this, and that, let's see, when was this article? This was at the beginning of December, so this doesn't even probably count the games that come out this month. So, wow, that's just some amazing metadata that got released.
Okay.
Let's see. I was talking about Final Fantasy earlier. Final Fantasy, they're coming out with patches. According to this article, they're coming out with patches to patch in more story. Because, and actually making, especially chapter 13, which, by the way, is fucking awful. I hate that chapter. That was an awful chapter. Just because in that chapter, you are separated from your party, and the bad guy has taken away all your abilities. Abilities such as summoning your weapon. So you are in an area with a bunch of enemies, and you don't have one. And you don't have a weapon at all. So you can't fight. So there is these sections where you're down a hallway and there's an enemy patrolling back and forth, and you have to hide in corners. Otherwise, they'll chase you around until you can get out of their vision and hide again. And we've already discussed on the show today that I don't like being scared. That scared me. Just because I don't like being chased. Just, even as a kid, like, whenever we play tag at night, like, I would freak the fuck out. But
okay.
But yeah, they're going to patch in more story, and that's going to take some time because they've got to localize it.
Yeah.
So, but luckily, like, the parts where they are going to add story, I've actually got saves, like, right before then. So, like, I don't have to, like, grind before I get, that ultimate weapon. I've already got it. So I just start playing, because I believe they're going to add, like, at the linear parts. That's where they're going to add story.
Okay, so they're not adding story. They're not adding extra story. They're adding. Well, they're not adding story at the end, like DLC. They're adding.
No, because specifically, there's one character they're going to add, like why he did what he did. Because
that's weird.
Because in the movie, like, what are you doing? Like, the dude was in the movie. You had no motivation. In the game, again, you have no motivation for what he's doing and why he's all of a sudden is now helping you, and then he's not, and now he's dead. What?
That's odd. I mean, has the game ever done that where they've added story in the middle of it, like in the core game?
They kind of already did with this, because apparently, like, the day one patch, it added in, like, those clips I said of the movie.
Well, day one patch.
They added that, like, in the middle, at the beginning of the game, like, not before the game starts, but, like, at the end of, like, chapter 2.
I wouldn't count a day one patch.
But the fact that, I mean, think, like, that whole, like, without those clips of the movie, like the fact you got to play the game and look at it, go, why? The story of that game it frustrates me so much, especially because they had 10 years of this game. This was announced in 2006. So they've been probably working on this game longer than 10 years. But I mean, mechanics and stuff like that, okay. The game was restarted multiple times, but the story, that should have been the thing that was locked down. And it wasn't. Or at least it was cut out. Some parts were cut out for unknown reasons. Okay. Enough with that. Do you remember Samsung? The Note 7? How it was catching fire?
Yes.
And got recalled?
Mm-hmm.
Well, a lot of people, not everybody does the recall stuff. So there are still some Note 7s out there. And Samsung wants to actually get rid of those, because those are a danger. So they're going to release an update to disable those phones.
Okay. So they're bricking phones.
They are.
To force people to recall them.
Except Verizon has said that they're not going to participate. Except they said they're not going to participate this holiday season. It might come out later.
See, this is the biggest issue. The fact that it's the manufacturers the fact that there's so many exclusive carrier stuff on the phones that the manufacturers have to, they can't just create an update, and push it out. They have to work with, each carrier for each model of the phone and do, that's one of the biggest reasons why Android takes forever for phones, even flagship phones, to get updates.
Yeah. Well, and Verizon's usually like the last on the list to push out the updates.
Yeah.
But this is what Verizon said. We will not push a software update that will eliminate the ability for the Note 7 to work as a mobile device in the heart of the holiday travel season. We do not want to make it impossible to contact family, first responders, or medical professionals in case of emergency situations. I kind of understand that, but if the emergency situation is your phone just blew up in your face,
yeah. I don't know. It's the battery, isn't it? That's the actual issue. It's not the phone. It's the battery.
It is the battery.
So I don't know. It's crazy. This is definitely a big hit for Samsung, but they've said they're not gonna get rid of the Note branding.
What's the next one going to be out called? The
Note 8,
the Note 7 redo.
I don't know, but I mean, man, they're on the Note 7. Man, it seems like so long ago when I had my Note 3.
For a while, I thought you were still in your Note 3. I'm like, that can't be right.
No, I've got the Nexus 6P. I get the updates lickety-split. I even get the updates early because I'm on Android beta.
I'm on Verizon. I'm last on the list. But then again, I don't really notice any updates though. Like unless it adds like a major feature, I don't notice them.
Yeah, well, what is it? Nougat Android 7 added multi-window stuff, which you've had, right?
But yeah, I had that on my S3.
Yeah, so Samsung's had that stuff, and um, yeah. So but I'm jealous of you because you have the Gear VR for your phone.
That I do.
That's the big thing I'm jealous about. And
Well,
Google,
isn't Google coming out with a
they they did. They came out with one called Daydream, and my phone isn't compatible.
uh
It's
you got to pick up the Pixel.
Yeah, it's the Pixel, which, when they first announced the Daydream, everyone thought, oh, the Nexus 6P phone, that's gonna work with it because that's the flagship phone at the time when they first announced it. And then they came out with the Pixel, and
Actually,
um,
I thought that the name of that VR thing was called the Pixel.
no, Pixel's the new phones,
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, I was confused.
Verizon exclusive, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, I think it's Verizon. Yeah, but it's Google's first phone that they've created themselves.
It
No,
is on Verizon.
yeah, no partnership. So that's interesting, but my phone is still, there's no need to, even if I had the money, there's no need to upgrade my phone. My phone still runs amazing. You know, I still getting the updates. No,
I have issues with Chrome.
really,
It seems slow. Like even on Wi-Fi.
it's odd.
Especially if I try to go to a wiki. That's just like, nah, you're not doing that at all.
Hmm. I don't have that issue on mine. Yep, loaded up wiki pretty quickly. Then again, yours is, you know, probably loaded with a bunch of excess stuff.
Yeah,
I think you can disable some of the apps, some of the bloatware apps.
I've definitely done Facebook.
Yeah, but I mean, like some of like the Verizon exclusive apps. I think you can disable some of that stuff because that's the thing I don't miss about being part of the major carriers is all those like
Crapware.
crapware. Yeah, like I don't care. I don't want Verizon TV service. I'm not going to use that or you know whatever it seemed like each carrier has like 10 different apps that just takes up space. And some of them run in the background even if you don't load them up, which is like, no, no, thank you.
Well, you don't want Verizon Message Plus
I'm good. I've got I've got Hangout.
or VZ Protect. Nah,
Yeah.
I've got Norton.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on. Something kind of dumb.
I did see this.
Apparently, there's going to be a esports event at the White House.
To encourage Obamacare signups.
Yeah.
What? How do those two relate to each other?
Not. It doesn't. Well, it's probably because the majority of the people who don't subscribe to Obamacare are the people who probably watch esports events. No, wait, that doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense at all.
It's going to be December 12th, so next Monday.
I mean, that's such a niche. I'm surprised they're doing it. I mean,
Yeah, and they got Shaquille O'Neal to do the trailer,
yeah, okay.
which I haven't seen yet. I just in the article there's Shaquille O'Neal.
I mean, if this was something, to target worldwide audience, then yeah, but like this is just for the United States, so it's kind of weird that they're targeting this and not.
Well, it's just gotta put on your caps here, people. It's probably to do something with Trump, because he is such against. He wants to get tough on cyber. He is for the internet. What's it called? Oh crap! Locking the internet down. What's that called? I can't think of the name. What's it called? Bernie talks about it all the time. I'm actually drawing a blank.
I can't think of it either.
I want to say it starts with an N.
Neutrality.
Net neutrality. Yeah, he's for, locking, big companies paying more to have their service go faster, or in reality to make other services go slower.
Yeah, yeah, okay. But yeah, I don't know. That seems weird. It seems bizarre that they're doing that, of all things.
Yeah. Let's see. In some of the games that they're going to be playing, it's going to be. See, there is a Rocket League Pro-Am. And there'll also be Street Fighter V.
Okay.
It's like I said, it's December 12th. It's going to be from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
I will not be watching.
I might watch just to laugh.
So what's it being streamed on?
Twitch.tv/getcovered.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. Let's see. That's it. I've got no news myself.
We actually went through it quicker than I expected.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I had worthwhile I talked about in like 5 seconds, the Destiny thing. Ooh, actually, Overwatch holiday event kicks off December 13th.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to play some of the. I'm gonna try to participate in the holiday the holiday event, because I really regret missing out on the previous stuff, like the Halloween stuff.
The Halloween and the Olympics.
Yeah, I really regret that. Especially since there was some really cool stuff you could get.
Did you hear about the guy who discovered like he had every single skin in the game, like including all the ones from the holiday events? Discovered that they were all taken away.
They did. So I just saw something about that. I think they gave him back, or they did something to make up for it.
It had to do with PayPal. They said at first I said that it was a Microsoft thing, and then Microsoft said, "Nah, we don't deal with anything with the games," but it actually was Microsoft and PayPal. Like apparently, the charge was reversed for some reason.
Ah, okay.
that he bought the loot boxes from. So, but Blizzard, as a good PR stunt, just gave him a bunch, including ones from the holiday events.
Yeah, I regret some of those holiday stuff because, they got Soldier 76, Michael Jackson Thriller zombie skin. Oh, I
I don't think I've
regret not
actually.
getting that.
I think the only Halloween skin I've seen has been um, the Mercy one.
Oh, you gotta look up that Soldier 76. It's the Michael Jackson Thriller. It looks pretty good. Oh, that's not the 76. Oh,
Oh no, I did see the Roadhog one. Oh, that is good.
yeah, I like it. I'm so mad because I gotta say, I think Overwatch is my game of the year. I need to play more of it. I really do. I like the
Well,
game so
it
much.
it was voted game of the year.
Oh,
That's
I'm
that's
so
something
happy.
that's something that happened. The video game awards happened.
I did not watch it. I forgot about it.
I forgot about it too until Blue said something in chat, and then I thought, I'll watch the recap tomorrow. Nah, I'll turn it on now. And I missed about the first half of it. Like I started watching when Nolan North won his voice actor of the award.
It's like 10th one. But yeah, I'm glad Overwatch won because it's a really good game, and I really thought Uncharted would win just because it's Uncharted.
I thought Uncharted would win too.
And Overwatch also won. What was the other one? The
Director.
best direction,
Yes.
game direction. Yeah, which they've done really well with that game. Like, talking about events and stuff like that. This is how you do a game, and add, this is how you sell a game and you include free events and stuff like that. And, you have microtransactions to support your, keeping these events live and stuff like that. Unlike some other games, Destiny. But yeah,
Well, I
I'm
mean,
definitely gonna be playing the holiday stuff.
we know the reason why Destiny won Game of the Year, right?
You mean Overwatch?
Yeah, Overwatch. I mean that's the reason right there.
Yeah. uh, Stuart has an image of the ladies from behind in Overwatch for our audio listeners.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be playing the holiday stuff, and hopefully we can play some of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll try to play some as well.
Yeah, like especially the Halloween, like the horde mode that they added. I really regret not playing that because that seemed like it was pretty fun. I ended
I,
up
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, it was like Franken something. Like there was some special like horde mode where it was like 4 people and you fight waves
Damn, I'm
during
sad.
Halloween.
I'm sad I missed out on that.
Yeah, I'm hoping they have something similar to that, for Halloween and you know, Roadhog is definitely getting a Santa skin, right?
He has to.
Yeah.
Him or Junkrat to be a skinny Santa.
Yeah. Probably both. Who knows? Yeah, Junkrat I could see as maybe an elf.
No, I'm saying Tracer as the elf, as a sexy elf.
Yeah. So definitely look out for that. December 13th, Overwatch holiday event kicks off.
I can also see Roadhog being a snowman.
I could see what's his name? Bastion.
Bastion too.
Anyways, that's enough of that. We're just rambling now. Be sure to check out our website, thegeeksftw.com. There's links to everything, our Twitch, YouTube, stuff like that. Whenever we do come out with reviews, which I'm gonna write a review for Darksiders. You were talking about writing a review for Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do one for Darksiders War Mastered Edition. That just sounds weird to say, because you want to say remastered.
Doesn't it quite roll off the tongue?
It doesn't, because remastered. You're so used to saying remastered edition.
Well, I guess they did that on purpose, though.
Oh yeah,
because you're playing as War.
War, yeah. Just like what was it, like the Definitive Edition of what was that one game? Was it Dark Souls, the Definitive Edition?
Oh. Okay.
Instead of definitive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Companies like to play, play on words, but
they love puns.
Puns, yeah. So, but yeah, show notes will be, just go to our website. Show notes are there. Links to everything's there. Follow us on YouTube and Twitch and all that. And Twitter, most importantly, at the GeeksFTW. Stuart is at Casual Terror, and I'm at Geeky William. We tweet out whenever we're live, so you can watch the show live. On Twitch, YouTube, Beam, and
soon to be Hitbox.
Yeah, so
we're going everywhere, fellas.
Pretty much wherever you watch, streaming content, live streams, I should say. We're gonna be there. So, yeah. Unless you got something, Stuart, I guess that's it, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, yay.
Oh, no. Go back.
Did you see my diagram of my setup?
I did. That seems...
It's elaborate.
Crazy. Yeah.
And for some reason, watching TV through it has stopped working. I don't know why.
That's not good.
But if I plug directly into the TV, I can still watch TV through my Xbox.
Okay, that's good.
Oops.
Let's see. Oh goody, Fuller House Season 2 is now live.
Oh boy.
Anything else exciting come out?
Season 3 of
Dawn. Dusk Till Dawn.
Dusk Till Dawn, yeah.
I saw
Which
that.
I have still to watch season 2.
Yeah, I need to watch season 3 now. That and Jungle Book is on Netflix.
I
That
did.
shocked me.
I watched it. I know. I shocked me too. I watched it.
I actually need to watch that myself.
It's really good.
I'm mad I didn't see that in theaters. That seemed like such a good movie to see on a, theater size screen.
Oh yeah, definitely. I was surprised to see the songs were in it.
Well, they had the bare necessities, like that was in the trailer.
Right, but I thought that was like just for the trailer. Like it's Jungle Book, da da da. But no, like Bill Murray sings it, and Chris Walken sings "I Want to Be Like You."
Wow.
Actually, those are the only two songs that are in the game or in the movie.
In the game. Oh, Chill with Bob Ross has been recently added.
Well, that's been on Twitch for however long.
Oh, the what's it? The B team of Mythbusters. Their new show is on Netflix now.
Oh, it is on. Okay.
White Rabbit Project.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it an episode or two.
Now that Mythbusters is.
Then again, there's probably half of Mythbusters I haven't even seen.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of them I haven't seen either.
That's on Netflix, isn't it?
Mythbusters?
Yeah.
I'd actually be surprised if it is.
Nope. Thought it used to be, I think. Yeah. Man, there's all these like weird Netflix originals that it's kind of like I don't really feel like watching like Black Mirror or Stranger Things.
There are 8 seasons of Mythbusters on Hulu.
Okay. There's more than 8 seasons though, right?
There were 18.
I didn't even realize there was that many. Damn.
Neither did I.
Hasn't been on for 18 years though, right?
No, 2003.
Yeah, so they've had, I guess, multiple seasons in
Yeah.
a year.
And the only place you can watch all 18 if you buy them is Google.
Huh.
Apple only has 14, Amazon only has 14, PlayStation only has 14, and Vudu has 6.
I wonder if the Discovery Channel has like their website or do they? I wonder if they have an app.
They might. I think I remember seeing something like on commercials between Mythbusters.
Discovery Go.
Watching full episodes on Discovery Go.
"19 seasons.
Wow.
And they only have the 2 latest seasons. Season 19 and 18. I may watch some Mythbusters.
I did see them live.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think I remember it was the night we were going to record. And I canceled the show or at least I said I wasn't going to show up because I was going to watch the Mythbusters, and I think you and Harold recorded it without me and made fun of me because I went to watch the Mythbusters
I don't
instead of
think I
recording.
made fun of you. I like the Mythbusters.
Well, it was just more like, oh, he went to go watch Mythbusters instead of recording with us, kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Not really made fun of, but you know.
Gotcha. Man, I don't know what I'm doing for dinner. Pizza sounds good.
Does sound good.
I haven't had a pizza in a while.
I have pizza once a week.
Ah.
It's one of those places I walk in and go, your usual? Yep.
Nice.
I love it.
I wish I had a place like that.
Because I don't have to order. Sometimes if the waitress sees me pull up, she'll even have my drink out ready when I walk in the door.
Oh, wow. That's service right there.
Yeah, and she'll just follow me to my booth.
Netflix will double the amount of original series in 2017, including 20 reality TV shows. Why?
Well, wasn't the report not that long ago that actually that Netflix has halved the numbers of shows they've had?
I don't know. Apparently they're going to double the amount that they have in 2017. But does that mean, like, oh, this show from overseas says it's a Netflix original, but it's really not, because...
Right, yeah.
Yeah, do they count that stuff?
Yeah, there was a report 2 months ago that the Netflix library has been cut in half.
Oh, the actual library, okay. Yeah. I did see, I'm so jealous of Netflix UK in Ireland. They got Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I'm so mad.
Aren't we getting it too?
Are we? I saw something where it said that Netflix UK and Netflix Ireland is getting it. Because there's nowhere to... Oh, I hear myself.
1 second. Okay.
Because there's nowhere to watch that, like, streaming-wise. And that's a show I wouldn't
Knox said that yesterday.
Did he?
Yeah. So either yesterday or the day before. Like, and he said that that all they're missing now is Family Matters and Martin. And then I said I wasn't a fan of Martin. And Scar threatened to gut me. And Knox was like, "You used to be cool, man. What happened?" Yeah, I didn't care for Martin. The theme song was awful. I'll give it that.
Mm-hmm. Wait, is it coming to... the streaming giant posted to its UK and Ireland Twitter account. I don't know. Is it coming to our... Because this article from 5 days ago talks about the UK. Like I said, the UK and Ireland.
That's what I'm seeing too. Actually, so why the ultimate question is why isn't Fresh Prince on Netflix? Well, it is, just not in the United States.
Yeah.
And that's on whatsonnetflix.com.
So, sorry, Knox. You're wrong. You didn't read the fine print.
Well, it's coming to Argentina, Brazil, Canada, Costa Rica, Denmark, Finland, Mexico, Norway, Panama, and Sweden. And that's currently, it's already on there. It's been on there.
Yeah, when I saw it coming to UK and Ireland, I was like, what? No. I don't know if I'd go back and watch Family Matters.
I liked it. I really liked Family Matters.
Oh, I loved it. You know, I grew up, watching it, but I just don't know if it'd be one of those I'd go back and watch. I just don't know if it would hold up. What's so funny?
Well, it's one of those, I've been working out, and this is me two years later. Desktop.
That's funny. I'm thinking of it. I'm gonna add From Dusk Till Dawn. There we go. I wonder if Wilmer Valderrama's on there in season 3. He's on NCIS now. It's weird.
Is he?
It's very weird.
Wow.
Because one of the main guys left, and they added him to replace him.
Like the main NCIS?
The main NCIS show, yeah.
Huh.